Good evening, everyone. My name is Dick Backflip, and welcome to Athens Happens, the talk show where we dive deep into what is happening in Athens. We have a great show for you tonight, as we have three fantastic guests who are here to answer all of our questions about Athens. For our first guest, we have perhaps the most famous Athens celebrity. He is the longest-standing politician in town. Please welcome Pumpkin the Cat.
Thank you for having me, Dick.
So, I have some questions about what is happening in Athens. And as a politician, you've probably been through this plenty of times.
You know me too well.
Well, for our first Athens question of the evening, what are your thoughts on frat boys?
You know, Dick, I can't say I've had the best experience with the frat boys of this town. When they walk past the window of the voting registration office, most of the time they're with their significant other of the month, who of course are smart enough to gawk over my immense brilliance for hours on end, but the frat boys themselves seem ignorant to my immense presence, and they tend to ignore my glory. You know what I think about the frat boys, Dick?
What do you think about them, Pumpkin?
I think the frat boys are secretly jealous of me and my immense power. I think that they are so enamored by me that they're afraid of me, and in doing so, they ignore my immensity in order to get through their monotonous mortal lives. And so I take comfort in that, and in the fact that I will never die.
What a powerful answer, Pumpkin. Well, thank you for your wonderful input. Everybody give it up for Pumpkin. For our next guest, we have a historian that you may have heard of or seen running around on the football field on a Saturday afternoon. Please give it up for Rufus the Bobcat, OU's own mascot. Rufus, thank you for clearing your busy schedule to be here with us tonight. Let's get down to it. You are the official Ohio University mascot, which means you must know everything there is to know about what goes on behind the scenes. So tell me, is it true that the first president of OU's body is frozen underneath Baker Center? Well, you're probably going to have to kill me now that I know the truth, aren't you, Rufus? Rufus, you jokester. Well, thank you so much for coming. You've really been swell, Rufus. Let's give it up for Rufus. Now, for our final guest, we were going to have a sports coach to come talk about what it is that the sports boys are doing right now. But frankly, we couldn't find it in the budget for any of them to come. So instead, we found a random freshman on the street and offered him a beer in exchange for coming. So let's give it up for, what's your name again?
Jason?
Jason! Jason! Okay, well, Jason, thank you so much for joining us. How long have you been in Athens?
Like a semester and a half.
Oh, that's just great. That's just great. Would you say that you're something of an expert on the town?
I mean, sure, I guess.
That's good enough for me. Now, my question for you is this. When it comes to Athens, what exactly would you say makes this place stand out as a college town against all other college towns in Ohio?
Athens is a place like no other. It's unique, different even. Athens stands out against the other cities of Ohio because it's not like those towns. Athens was built on the foundations of being its own place, unlike any other place ever made. It was the first one-of-kind college town in Ohio. It's the only college town in Ohio that stays that way. Athens just has the spirit of Ohio. different from the rest.
That's great. That's great, Jason. How about diving a little deeper into that thought? Could you give me a little more about what makes Athens different?
I don't know, bro. It's just different. That's what the founders of the town intended. It's something like built different. It's just what they did.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that seems to be about all the time we have here on Athens Happens. Give it up for Jason. And we'll see you next time. And live from Studio C, it's Friday's Live!
Woo!